Hey, welcome back to the TK Breezy channel. Guess what? Just came back from Genesis, and it was a great time. And we had some great winners. I dropped some great commentary, and hung out with a lot of cool friends, and I had a great time there. So, gonna talk about Genesis a little more in depth, though. First things first, big shout outs to both of our winners. Well, actually, let's shout out all three of the winners that we had. Well, four of the winners, because I actually commentate a lot of stuff. Pugsy won a Rushdown Revolt. Good to him. Pugsy's GOAT in multiple platform fighters. You know, mostly from Brawlhalla, but he's actually running Rushdown right now. We had J Mook winning Melee, which is great because that's one of my favorite players. We had Cake Assault winning Rivals, so big shouts to Cake Assault. And then, of course, Mr. Genesis himself, MKLeo, taking Genesis 9 with a couple of reverse 3-0s in there, come from behind wins and all that. It was a sight to see, man. The Joker was back in full effect, man. But you know, a lot of success stories came out from there. So let me go ahead and grab the. All right. Well, let's go through the tournament all together first before we get there. Day one was cool. I actually entered. I didn't mean to enter. I was trying to enter one of my friends, and then Bobak just threw me in, so that was cool. I went 3-2. For someone who's not practiced, that's actually pretty good. And I beat a Power Mithra, and I beat a Kazuya, and I beat a Snake. So the Snake, though, I play Brawl. So that's, you know, that's unless you're like a top Snake, I'm most likely you're probably going to go ahead and take that. I was expecting to go 0-2, to be completely honest, and I was very close because this has been a while since I've played. I lost to two different me brawlers. What kind of shit is this? Out of all the characters, for me to play twice, huh? I played one in winners, lost to him, almost lost to the Pyro Mithra and losers, and then beat the other two guys pretty handily, actually. And then had to play the second me brawler. Now I don't know shit about that character because I don't practice against that character. I tried Greninja in the first game of the second one and got absolutely destroyed. So I was like, okay, that's not it. And so yeah, I just, whoo, wow. And then I almost made it out of pools, which is like, if I ran into anybody else with a second me brawler. could have been way different. But after that, it was just commentary. I had a good time commentating. The SoCal guys, I do like what they bring to the table. I do think sometimes the SoCal guys, and this is just the Cali thing in general, but I think the SoCal and Cali like mindset or like vibe is like they're too chill, and sometimes you got to bring a little excitement to the table. But for what they say, it's pretty good. It's pretty, you know, they're pretty good. They're pretty good guys. So I ain't complaining by any means. I think that like obviously we always need some level of so did I say SoCal? Cali, but NorCal guys, but Cali just in general has that like we're too chill to be hyped thing. And I think that's just a Cali thing, like not even a Cali Smash thing. I think that's just a Cali thing in general. Like Cali is just too cool, right? But they're good dudes. They say good stuff. I like to see local talent at like majors as well as like your top tier talent and whatnot. Some really good matches just throughout the time. I spent a lot of time in the Ultimate area playing friendlies or at the Rushdown area. I played HDR. HDR is lit. Big shouts to HDR. Would definitely want to play more of that game soon. So yeah, that was most of the like what I did throughout the tournament. Top 8 consisted of Leo, Mute, Light, Sonic, Spargo, Gluto, Akola, and Tweak. Which here's a couple of cool success stories from this one. This is Tweak's first top 8 at a Genesis ever. So yeah. I think big shouts to Tweak. I mean, he only got 7th, but you know, it is what it is. Still, Mars had a great run here, getting 9th as well with Solo Zero Suit. Ouch also had a great run with 9th as well. Gluto, you know, he's always gonna make it into some top 8s. Tried the Wolf, didn't work out that well in the match that he had to play against Sonics. Spargo getting 5th. It's kind of surprising. Haven't seen that. I feel like Spargo's kind of been Mr. Top 4 and for some time, but ends up catching 5th here. Sonics, his results are getting better and better. Light popping off on the 3rd place. But I think the biggest success story here in this top 8 is definitely Mutace. Mutace is the whole reason I even swapped. I had an outfit planned for the rest of the boys, and then he got in the top 8, and I had to swap over to the Peach shirt because I'm a Mutace fan. Mutace probably made a bunch of Peach fans. That Mutace popped off, bro. Almost took the whole thing, but I think he kind of got gassed out and the pressure was getting to him. And if you saw his Twitter, he said, you know, like he was basically having like a super anxiety attack, like while he was playing. So I definitely get, you know, the nerves being up there against Mr. Genesis himself can be major. Looking at Leo's spread of characters too, by the way, he played Joker, Byleth, Pyromancer, and Rob. He is piloting a lot of characters to great success. The Rob came out so that he could beat Justice. It did go to game 5, so big shouts to Justice, but wasn't able to get the W outside of that. Just great stuff all around. So big shouts to MK Leo for being Mr. Genesis and taking that W again. Now, that was all the good. Here's some of the bad that I want to bring up, and it's not super terrible, but here's some gripes that I had with Genesis. One, the scheduling on Sunday is absolutely atrocious. I love doubles just as much as the next guy. We gotta end that shit on Saturday, bro. There's no reason I should be commentating at midnight. You know what I mean? Like, that's just insane. Like, that, come on, bro. Like, we got, you know, we had, for a long time, we were at the older Genesis, they was running top 64, or they was running top 4 for Smash 64 on Sunday as well. And that used to be one of the things that took a long time, because Smash 64 is a game of jousting. And I'm not saying that like it's a bad game by any means. If you love Smash 64, keep enjoying it, right? But it is a very long game because no one wants to get hit, because the minute you get hit, you're probably dead, right? So they replaced that. Rivals is now doing top 6, but Rivals is quick as fuck, and they finished. They even started late and still finished like in an hour and a half or something like that. But yeah, Melee doubles takes up a decent amount of time, and then Melee singles, and then Ultimate singles. That's just too many. That's too many events going on at once. Again, you got to think about the people on the East Coast, and you have to think about the commentators as well, man. I'm not working at 12 is just motherfucking travesty, bro. So that was one thing. The second thing is, I don't know if y'all saw, you probably did, but Riddles went to the French Dimension, didn't have a good time. Obviously, you know, ended up losing or like kind of being at the tournament a little early. Had a little rage moment, spiked his controller, and for some reason, that was such a pivotal part of the tournament that people actually took that exact thing and put it on YouTube. Like, what? Let my man be mad for losing, bro. He's upset with himself. Like, he didn't hurt nobody. He didn't break nothing. And like, niggas really took the clip and put it on YouTube. It's such a weird thing to like, to hone in. There's so many good things in the tournament, and instead you want to be like, LOL, Riddles is upset. Let's make it even more of an issue and show it to more people and whatever. Like, top players can't have emotions, you know what I mean? Now, am I saying that it's cool to be spiking controllers? Fuck no. I think property damage and any type is stupid, and whatever. But showing emotion and being upset with yourself, and that's how it shows sometimes, whatever. We've seen a guy very recently slap another dude for his issues, and I would rather see someone spike their own controller than slap another human being. So hey, lesser of two evils, you know what I mean? And just people's like kicking a man while he's down, basically, is what they're doing. Like, Riddles is already upset with himself. He's already mad. Like, he didn't do anything. He threw his controller and then he left silently. He didn't curse nobody out. He didn't talk shit to nobody. None of that shit. He just, you know, threw his controller, left. You know, like, I don't know, man. It was a weird thing. It was a weird thing to hone in on, and I'm just like, the YouTube channel who decided like I should upload this for the views. That's kind of corny, dog. That's corny as hell. The second thing, this is for a personal thing for me. So throughout all of Genesis, I made a very conscious effort as to not let the commentary like get too off track. And on top of that, I made a very conscious effort as to break down shit to a level that like I'm not gonna break down to like super analyst level, but I'm gonna break down so that the people who are new to the stream like have an understanding of why this works and what it does and all that other good stuff, right? Very, very conscious effort to do that, right? Not a single Reddit thread was made about this, and this is why I don't fucking like Reddit. Okay? Reddit will only complain. There's no upside. No one's gonna be like, damn, bro, like the commentary this week or this weekend was fucking insane. You know what I mean? And I'm not expecting that. I don't need that. Again, I get hired as the most hired commentator for Ultimate for a reason. Like, I'm good at what I do. But it's very annoying that the minute that we have a little too much fun on the commentary thing, no one cares. No one cares. Like, no one's like, you know, or no one's gonna say anything about it. They just want to wait until we have too much fun, and then that's when the Reddit threads come out. And, you know, honestly, we need new commentators, bro, because these commentators, blah blah blah. And listen, I'm not saying that my commentary is perfect, because it's not. And there's definitely been times I've been wrong, and there's definitely been times that I've been uninterested and all that other good shit, right? But one thing I don't like about Reddit threads in general, certain few people who always have something to say, is I don't like when people put words in my fucking mouth about shit I didn't say. Because if you know me, I'm very blunt and I will say exactly what's on my mind at all times, right? I don't like one of the Reddit things that I've seen a decent amount of. One of the Reddit comments is that they feel like the commentators like me and myself and EE, like Charles, Coney, and whatever, we don't like the game anymore. And like, if I did not like the game, I've said this about everything ever. If I do not like the game, I am just not going to talk about it. That's why when people be like, dog, you should commentate League, you should commentate this. Well, I don't really like those games like that. So I'm not going to put the time and energy forward to try to commentate it. I'm sure I can make way more money as a League commentator, 100%. But those aren't really games that like I vibe with Smash and other platform fighters. I also play Smash all the time. Like I just
new sub.
Oh, I play all the time. You know what I mean? Like, so if the day that I tell you that I don't like it, then you can start saying, well, he said it himself, right? Never said it. I love this game. I love almost every version of a platform fighter I've ever played, and more often than not, the reason why I don't like the game is less about the game and more about the community. I have no issue with Sonics, by the way. I understand exactly why he played the way he played, especially in the Wario match. Listen, I know that he was left riding on Gluto pretty much the entirety of that last stock, but would you also would not approach a full raged Gluto with full waft. That's one neutral air to waft, or that's one up air to waft, and you're dead. Like, come on, bro. Like, all y'all would have camped. It's just easier for Sonic to camp, and that's why everybody's upset. So, but I think genuinely, this is probably some of the best commentary I've dropped in the last like 6 months, bro. I mean, like I had a game plan, I executed it. I was like, I'm gonna go in here, I'm going to make sure that we don't get too crazy during the matches. We can have little anecdotes and have a little fun, you know, here and there. And obviously, between matches, we can talk about whatever. But yeah, so yeah, man, that's just my final thoughts on this is, man, y'all gotta start putting some more positivity out there, man. If you like something, say it. It doesn't always have to be just like I hated this and I hated that. Yeah, I'm calling the video here. If you've never come to the TK Breezy stream, please do so by going to twitch.tv/TK Breezy. Subs go a long way here. Definitely appreciate that. Make sure you hit that subscribe button here on the channel as well, as far as the YouTube channel. And I will come back with more good videos in the future. Thanks for watching this one. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.